a shoe into my tea and just like,
Mango, I just
yo,
realized this entire time I had my desktop audio muted and myself
a
muted.
shoe into my tea. Oh my
just like,
god. Are you
Mango, I
kidding?
just
Yo.
realized this.
Oh, I was talking so much.
Yeah, you were talking for ages whilst I was talking to my
Dude.
mom, and I just turned to my like as soon as I stopped talking to my mom, I turned around and it was like the desktop audio was muted, so you were
Man,
just talking to yourself.
I am so disappointed.
Whoops, sorry about that.
Not on you. In you. Oh
Wow.
well, nobody heard my burp, so it's fine.
Yeah, no one heard
I
you.
could.
Burp.
It's like a second chance for me to
Don't you
redeem
love it when
myself.
you put I literally put a sign on my door, saying in a call, do not disturb. What does my mom do? Open the door. Of course.
Oh my god. Of course. I love how you have a sign for that. I should probably get one too. Hey Will, I was literally talking
Hello,
to you for
Will.
like 5 minutes.
Sorry, that's my bad. I accidentally had it muted the entire time.
Yeah.
Um,
What's funny is Selfish said hey on live chat, but it doesn't appear on top chat. It's nice to see him, man. It's been quite a while actually.
wait. Selfish. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta get on live chat. The only reason I saw it is because it showed up on your screen, but not on the chat.
Well, that's dumb. Why does YouTube do that? Why do they show top chat and I mean I understand they do it for like streams with like larger amounts of people. But like why not just it changes when you get to a certain viewer amount, maybe.
Yeah, YouTube just hates people. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see
Hi
you. Welcome.
Sarah.
How's
I'm
how's
just
everybody's day?
adjusting everything. So I can start the animate. I
Animate.
haven't actually warmed up at all. Like I haven't done any drawing at all today. So I'm
Oh, we're
gonna be
going into
able.
raw.
Yeah, literally. So it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start until I can get into it again.
Yes.
Um,
How do you usually warm up?
Usually I'll do a bunch of sketching, doodling,
Okay.
or like, funnily enough, I'll work on something that I need to work on, and then it looks absolute trash because I haven't warmed up, and that's technically my warm up. And then when I go
Okay.
to like another project, it turns out really good because I've like warmed up using the project that was supposed to do, and then the
Awesome.
project that I've chosen to do ends up better.
That is really cool.
Yep.
I draw in like bouts of 30 minutes. Well, that's like the minimum. So like I
What?
always go in raw. I don't usually warm up for anything. I just kind of do with my thing.
I sometimes warm up, sometimes I don't. I don't know. Depends
Yeah.
whether I have time to. Because when you're doing animation for like university, you just don't have time to warm up.
Oh, yeah. You can always say that it's just a stylistic choice if it looks like utter shit.
It's a stylistic choice, you know?
Yes.
I've been
Sarah
trying to
says
make
they're doing good.
the lines of this, like the line work, really clean and like different weights and stuff, and it's been so difficult. That was the sound of my pen on the screen. It just
That
made a
sounded
squeak.
really squeaky. Do you have like a rubber tip on the pen?
No, but I have a screen protector on my screen, which is kind of like a matte one.
Oh, okay. I don't
So
understand that, but still.
a matte screen protector is like it
Oh, a
feel
mat. I thought you said map. I was like,
no
what do you mean map?
a
How
matte.
do you... You have a
Matte.
literal globe on your
Yeah, I
tablet.
have a globe on my tablet.
Damn, you can like see all the countries.
Yeah, I
Oh my
have a
god,
matte screen protector. So I
that's
usually
sick.
um it's usually fine. It has a few scratches on it.
Mm.
Luckily. On the
Well, as
screen
it usually
protector.
does.
Um
I'm
Also
doing fine, Sarah. I'm glad you're doing
yeah,
good. I was gonna say
actually
earlier.
I feel a little bit drained because I did like a workout thing.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like Zumba aerobics stuff.
Yeah.
And um like every time I work out or do like any kind of exercise, I don't know if it's because I'm totally unfit or there is a greater issue, but I'm always wheezing. Like when I
Wheezing.
yeah,
Like during the thing or after?
during.
Okay.
Like my breathing is really wheezy and I don't know how to like I try to kind of control it, but it comes out like you can hear it like whis- whistling. I don't know.
Okay.
And it's painful as well. It like hurts.
Oh, does it feel like that when you're inhaling as well? Like a little whistly type sound
Yeah,
and
when I inhale, it's kind of wheezy, and when I exhale, it's kind of wheezy. And I've noticed it's been happening much more often. Um, like
okay.
whenever I do like quite intense exercise, and also like any kind of exercise lately. To be honest, I'll
Yeah.
I've been doing Zumba a couple of weeks, and I've noticed that Zumba it happens um, for like it's like happened every week at Zumba, but I just try and like I don't know, try to breathe less intense, so people
Just
don't hear me just be
forget
like
breathing.
like just straight up
Oh,
wheezing. Um,
yeah.
and it's the same with like when we went bodyboarding with my
Hmm.
when I went with my brother. Like I was wheezing the entire time in the sea,
Oh, God.
and I don't know why.
That sounds interesting. Is it like, have you considered maybe you might have exercise-induced asthma?
I
Because
didn't
that's what
know
I
that
have.
was a thing.
That is a thing. That's I have that as well. I mean, it's not. It's less the fact that it's an asthma attack, because like I don't get those. I never have those. I've never had one in my entire life. Mine is more like a background type asthma. It just like, yeah, I can't breathe in as deep as someone else can, unless I take like
Like
a
a break.
bronchodilator,
Yeah. Uh,
a lung dilator, or when I do high enough intensity on a workout, like I'm not gonna be able to leg press at like the 20 rep range because it's so cardiovascularly demanding, and my breathing becomes the bottleneck because I can't breathe in hard or fast enough. And like I notice, yeah, it gets a little wheezy as well
yeah,
if I don't take my medicine.
mine gets like that. Mine gets really really wheezy when I'm
Yeah.
working out. And the thing is, I've had it quite a long time, but I've just put
Hmm.
it down to the fact that oh, I'm just not fit. Like I'm unfit. That's why I'm wheezing.
I mean, technically, yeah, if you get more fit, you wouldn't get to that point where you have to breathe that hard where you wheeze in the first place. However, that's like kind of a backwards way to look at it, since you have to actually do the wheezing part to get better at the wheezing, which is uncomfortable. So I just suggest you to go to like the GP or something and see if you can get a diagnosis or like something to help with that.
I did like consider like oh, what if it's like a long COVID or something? Because I've never had it like really in the I've never had it in the past. It's like recently in the past
Well,
year that it's happened, but
okay.
like you know when I used to do like sports and stuff in high school, and I used to do a lot of walking as well, and I
Yeah.
never had a problem then. Um,
Yeah, I mean,
but
walking is pretty low intensity.
yeah,
You wouldn't really get any. But like the sports you used to do, did you really like
I used to
used
do
to?
netball and stuff. I used to do netball.
Okay.
I
Oh,
used
that's
to
cool.
do
Didn't know that.
badminton.
I love badminton.
I used to play for the netball team.
Whoa, that's sick. I didn't know that.
You didn't?
No, before we go on, can you answer Will what
Oh wait, sorry. Oh well, yeah. I use right now. I'm using Toon Boom Harmony. I also use TV Paint as well. Both are very good software.
which one of them did you lose your license for?
Neither.
Wait, Didn't you like lose your license for one because you aren't weren't in university anymore?
I lost my license for Toon Boom Storyboard.
Oh, so it's just like a feature and a part of it.
Yeah,
Okay,
because I
that
never
doesn't make
paid
sense.
for Toon Boom Storyboard. I just
Can't you just like make a
reached.
new layer? Just storyboard that?
Yeah, I've just been storyboarding in here rather than using Storyboard
Okay.
Pro. But I know how to use
Yeah,
Storyboard Pro.
that's neat.
But yeah, maybe I should go to the GP
Yeah,
about it. I am going next week, but it's for something else. So maybe I bring it up. Maybe I just
bring it
say,
up, do it. Like the worst case scenario, he's just gonna be like, okay, well, we can make a new appointment. Or normal case, he's just gonna be like, okay, I mean, we have enough time. Because I
well,
know GPs are usually like restricted to 10 minutes a patient or something
well,
like
you
that.
see, I'm seeing a nurse next week because
Oh, a
um,
nurse.
all of the GPs at the moment, like, they're so limited with like all COVID and stuff, and they're really behind appointments and stuff
Mm.
because of it. So I'm like, I requested to make an appointment with the nurse, so then it wouldn't like I felt like I wouldn't
Yeah, yeah.
overwork all the GPs.
Oh, yeah.
So, uh, but I don't know if a nurse would be able to solve my problem.
No, she would definitely not. A nurse, a registered nurse, which I assume is what she is pretty
Yeah.
much only able to give like advice and like take blood exams and inject stuff, but she can't order those, nor can she diagnose or order prescriptions.
Well, usually when I have been to a nurse and they wanted to prescribe me something, they'll send it to my GP to just sign.
Yes, they can do that too.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on like the GP. If they're competent slash lack thereof, they're like, oh, whatever, signs it without looking at it. Or they're like unnecessarily pedantic, like, oh my god, it's 250 milligrams instead of like 200. You're gonna literally die. We can't. You're gonna have to wait 4 more weeks.
Luckily, my GPs have been okay with with everything like that.
Yeah, I'm really glad because mine, or my dad's, which is our family doctor,
Hmm.
is somebody who dropped out of med school and is a dentist, yet he still acts as a doctor and has the rights of a
What?
doctor, which is so confusing. And he was like he's like this really mean person. He just like looks down on you whenever you say anything. Just like you can tell he's judging, and I hate that. I really want to change my doctor.
That's so weird.
Yeah, I still don't understand how the frick a dentist or a doctor can be a dentist. Like, that's more than 10 years in med school, or like 20 years. And I really doubt that he did that. I don't know, man. It's weird.
It is weird. Um, I'm just trying my best with this part.
Yes,
um,
I feel
I'm
like that's
I'm copy pasting the sword so then the sword stays the exact same shape because I think that's
that's
probably
actually pretty smart.
because
You're technically tweening it.
the sword is solid anyways, a solid shape. It's not gonna have any
Yeah.
bend or movement.
Yeah. And you don't use like smearing a lot, do you?
Um, not often. I only use it if there's like a big movement in a small amount of time.
Yeah.
Really, that's the only reason I'd use it.
That's understandable.
I have to keep checking back to see if it's not just because the problem with sword, the copy pasting the sword is sometimes it'll like grow and move.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's not supposed to do that.
It absorbs the power from the atmosphere.
It absorbs power from the atmosphere, indeed.
Yes.
Um, and then I'm gonna do a smear here, I think.
Oh, okay. Big movement.
Hi, Joseph. It
Hey,
is Link.
it is Link, the boy, The man.
I should put some musica.
Some music. You know, I was listening to or actually, yesterday I was watching, or yeah, listening to an Animal Crossing OST
Oh
video,
heck yeah.
which is like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And today, when I was gonna do some work, I wanted to do my background, and it got deleted. Like it got taken down by Nintendo on
What?
copyright grounds. Yeah, cause it, and I'm like so confused. Why just today? Because it was from July 2021. And apparently, according to the comments, I remember just like scrolling down because I was a little bored, and they were
Yeah.
like, "Wow, I'm so glad you put this up again. Wow, they did you bad." Stuff like that. So it appears it's like nothing new for Nintendo to do stuff like that. So
Oh.
I don't know if Animal Crossing is copyrighted or not. No clue.
If maybe the person was making money from it, like monetizing it, so
Oh,
they were
maybe.
like, no, no money.
I mean, I feel like in that case, they'd maybe claim the monetization for themselves and not take down the freaking video. I have no idea. Whatever. Joseph is procrastinating from work. What you animating a scene? A scene? Skyward Sword.
Uh, I'm not
Yes.
animating a scene
Well, yeah.
from Skyward Sword, really. Well, I am, but I'm not choosing
It's
to
not
do it.
explicitly from the
Yeah,
game.
it
It's
kind of
just the
is, but it kind of
characters
isn't.
interacting.
It's
Yeah.
like one of the fights that you do with Girahim. It's just for fun.
Kirahim.
Girahim. How does your hand look when you? I'm just holding my hand out right now to see what my hand looks like if I was to hold the sword outward. You can't even
Um,
see my fingers. It's just like this.
yeah, I mean, the way he's holding it right now in the sketch.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I can't even be bothered to look. I have to like turn around and break my neck.
Just turn snap.
Yeah.
You know that's actually happened to someone.
Oh my god, I really hope not.
It,
But
it I
they
read it.
kind of deserve it if they
I
did
read it
that.
on the. It was like on the news a couple of years ago, and ever since then, I've been absolutely terrified of turning my head
Holy
fast.
shit. Local man breaks his fucking neck.
Yeah, it was so awful. I was like,
I love that.
I don't know where it was though. If it was like, I don't know if it was in the UK. That's the thing.
Oh, it would have been funny if it was in the UK.
Oh wait, I've just realised I've got the hand the wrong way around.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's fine.
Rip.
I'll just erase it.
Yes, as you should.
I'm just like holding my arm out right now. Because I'm like, is he gonna stab forward with his hand facing downward, or is he gonna stab forward with his hand facing upward? It's like arm up. His elbow pit.
Elbow pit.
Yeah, his
Oh,
elbow. His
yeah.
elbow pit facing upwards, or is his elbow pit gonna be more to like the side if his hand is like palm is down, palm up? Maybe his palm should be up. It looks a bit more extravagant that way.
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it palm up personally if I was a sword fighter, but if he's like so confident, if he's like that type of person, that's like the kind of detail you'd put on someone with that personality. He seems like it. I mean, I don't know what Girham is like.
Well, it kind of makes sense actually because his hand starts with his knuckles facing the camera, and if he was going to turn it, it'd just turn his hand under, like the sword is going like backhand rather than like forward, like over and forward. It's doing a backhand thing, so that makes more sense.
It
I
really
think.
doesn't to me because I can't visualize anything. I'm like trying to make sense out of what you're saying.
how's your animation going, by the way? Actually.
What do you mean animation? I haven't done anything. I don't animate.
Oh yeah. How's your drawing going, by the way?
Um, the drawing is going pretty well. I'm actually gonna start coloring soon. I just got to do like the finish up
Oh
the
yeah, I'm sorry. I needed to do
imperfections.
a new ref for Kessa.
Yeah, you did. You were working on it. I was like wondering if you were
Yeah, I
gonna send
am
it to me or not.
working on it. It's just taking a
Okay.
long time because I've had
Yeah.
other projects to do, and this is like my free time project at the moment.
Yeah, because like I mean, mostly I only care about if it's something I have to change the line art for. For instance, there was this character that I was doing, and like I realized he he had like a few things behind his ear, and I had to like change literally every single frame with him that uh the line art, and it was kind of annoying. So I just don't want to do that mistake.
Oh yeah.
But like if it's just like a normal silhouette of a cat, it's fine. I don't have to change anything.
Yeah.
What you drawing, presenter? Are you referring to Ali or me? Because I'm not the presenter.
Yeah. What?
I mean, wait, no. I mean, if I'm taking this out of the context, you did ask. You do know what Ali's drawing since you already asked that. I'm just working on a personal